Ladies and gents, welcome to another episode here on Lure Fishing TV, another product presentation. I am just putting some new delicious bits onto the website, and I thought this brand, which we've had a few bits on already for some time, but we have increased our portfolio on them, which I'm really happy about, I need to tell you about. First of all, because it is a Japanese brand, so again, as we know, really well thought through, superb design, but this one is also nice and affordable. Rudie's. We've had the Tungsten rock game sinker on for some time. It sold out fairly quickly, at least like the 5, 7, 10, 15 grams as well. We do also have 20 and 25 grams. Obviously, they were not as popular, but we've had a massive restock on those. So they are all back up onto the website, those sinkers. So grab some now, but we have also added a couple of lures from Rudie's. One of the lures you might have already seen me fish some samples in some of the videos. I think the perch video, a couple of perch videos. I was fishing it, maybe a bass video as well. Is the Rudie's Meba popper. In 35 millimeters, 3.5 centimeters, tiny 3.5 gram little popper with a big cup there. I'm sure you can see that. Really cool. Lots of water displacement there. And yes, you might not or I was very surprised what they were originally designed for, but then I do not know a lot about this species, but they're actually designed for the so-called Meba fish, which is a sort of grouper, I would say, little grouper perch-like saltwater fish that they target a lot over in Japan. In my head, they are always really down in the nooks and crannies of rocks and little caves and stuff, but they fish during the night, and as we know, a lot of fish, we let's say zander, for example, in our side, a lot of fish that are really bottom oriented during the day, really lift up in the water during the night and when it gets dark, and the Meba apparently does as well, because they have actually designed it top water after it. But we obviously wouldn't go so much after Meba with these things, but I don't know what jumps into your mind when you see this. I see chub immediately, I see perch immediately, I see trout immediately, and I see all sort of salty stuff with it immediately. Casts really well, even though it's only 35 millimeters and 3.5 grams. And the cool thing about it is you can activate it just with a turn of the handle, so it doesn't need a very heavy kind of pop of the rod tip. Really just half a turn, a slightly quicker turn of the handle on your reel, and this thing just goes plop and spits a lot of water and will drag in fish from everywhere. Really sharp hooks. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's the full range of colors. I'll quickly show you. I hope you see them a little bit. We've got this blue sardine one. We have, I have no idea what the actual colors are. They're all on the website. Took me some time to find it all out and translate it for you. Then we have a bit of a shocky color here, pink and greenish. Yeah, chartreuse face and a pink body. I like that one. What else do we have? We have like a classic redhead. Everyone who's looked into their granddad's lure box before knows that a red head and a white back of a lure, or that color combination in general, is an absolute killer. Used to be an absolute staple in lots of people's lures. Then we've got a pure chartreuse one here. If you see the little UV / light reflective and glow in the dark spot on the side there, some colors have it. You'll see on the website which do, which don't. Then we've got something that we would call cotton candy here. Little see-through, so not a solid color. I think that most of them, yeah, well, not all of them. I will show you one solid color as well. This is, yeah, see-through but kind of rainbow color, so cotton candy. Lots of bass fishermen here in the salt swear on cotton candy. Then the one that I just showed you is kind of a white bait fish. Well, I'll show it to you out of the pack actually. You can see it even better. White bait fish, see-through with kind of a hollow foil, flashy foil on the side, and a nice red gill as a kind of attracting point. I do actually really like that one. That is that. Then we have another really nice and see-through one, almost completely transparent, with some red dots in there, red sparkles in there, glitter, and that glow-in-the-dark spots on there. I guess now, thinking that it was designed for the Meba during the night, that makes a lot of sense that they've got some little glow-in-the-dark spots on there. I think some of their cups inside, the popping caps, are as well glow-in-the-dark. And then we have, this is the only really solid color, isn't it? Nah, the sardine, the first one I showed you, is pretty solid as well. But this one will throw a really nice contrast as well, if you want a bit of a contrast on that surface there. Black with some golden, or black greenish actually, very dark green, black with a golden sort of pattern there, almost perchy. And yeah, that's the packaging here on the back. A few bits and bobs. If you know Japanese, you'll know exactly what it says. If you don't, you'll just have to admire the cool artwork. Yeah, super cool. And they come in not at 30 quid, not at 20 quid, not at 10 quid, not at 8 quid. They come in at $6.99, $7.99. I think it's $6.99. I've put them on the website for. So really cool and affordable, guys. Fantastic timing, obviously. Middle of November, end of November, almost Christmas. Let's get topwater onto the market. But to be honest, I ordered them ages ago. They're coming straight from Japan, so sometimes it takes the time, which is absolutely fine. If you want to have some special bits and bobs, then you need to deal with that, guys. The second one lure that I want to introduce to you has already brought me fantastic fish. Okay, I've had it out for one session. I grabbed a well, let's talk to you what lure it is first. It is the Rudie's, and again, the translation here translates to grouper eating craw. So that's exactly how I've called it. So it's a crawfish, crayfish, no, sorry, grouper eating shrimp. That's the one. I call it craw because obviously our side, a lot of it will be imitating a crawfish, in the fresh at least. In the salt, it'll be imitating anything. This color actually is pretty shrimpy, isn't it? If you look at it, see-through with green glitter. Anyway, this is, yeah, grouper eating shrimp from Rudie's. 3.5 inch. We have two colors. We have 5 colors of the 3 inch, which is the one I would like to talk to you about, especially. And we have a 2.5 inch as well. We have 5 colors of that as well. There we go. Really nice and small crayfish imitation. So 2.5, 3, and 3.5 if you really like a big craw for your big perching, for your zander, for your big wrasse, etc. 3.5 inch. This one is a really cool color as well for stained water. Yeah, let's talk about the craw a little bit more. I fished exactly this model here the other day and had some really nice perch, up to 45 centimeters on it. There'll be a episode on that as well. Maybe not next one. We are a bit behind with episodes, by the way. Apologies on that. I really appreciate that you guys are watching this channel and some of you have subscribed it as well. We have lots of episodes filmed and sat there. We are just really busy at the moment. Over here we are working on some little secret bits and bobs that you'll be able to know about beginning of the year, but they're keeping us nice and busy, and obviously with Street Fishing London here as well, products coming in, stuff sending out, uploading stuff. So a little bit of a break on like full episodes. I've been trying to fill this up with kind of product presentations and the tutorials. I hope you understand, but there will be one episode coming where I catch some big perch on the Rudie's grouper eating shrimp. This one is the red craw. Really liking this one. This craw is nice and versatile. As you can see, it is fairly soft, so it plays on things like free rigs, Carolina rigs, Texas rigs, but it has a nice, and I mean, it is somewhere really in between. And I do really like that, because those Texas hooks will really sit well in it. And I fished it on a free rig. I literally put this, arrived to the spot, put this craw onto a 3.5 gram tungsten free rig, and didn't take it off, and caught all my fish. Well, I think it was a little micro spot there, and I had like three really nice decent fish all on this, then a little pike on it as well. It is neither action craw nor a completely passive craw with the massive claws there. It does a bit of both. It flaps when you retrieve it a bit quicker. It has micro vibrations through the legs and the feelers, and the claws, obviously, when it has a nice passive drop as well if you want to. I think this would look super cool on a Ned rig as well. They're not floating, but they've got a nice natural buoyancy, so they won't just go bang on a Ned rig. They'll still be kind of sitting a little bit and like, yeah, vibrating and stuff. So they're very versatile. I'd fish them on absolutely everything. And the good thing again with these is, I don't want to lie, I think they come in at $5.99 a pack, so really nice and affordable. In the packs here, what have we got? The 2.5 inches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the 3 inch, and on 3.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as well. Okay, so that is our new Rudie's lineup, guys. Grab some now. I have some hooks out here just to let you know. I thought I'll pair some hooks for you. 3.5 inch. We've got the Worm 310 LE in 2.0. That is for the 3.5 inch. Works really well. Have a quick look at that. If you wanted a bit of a less wide gape there for dragging, really dragging the bottom and stuff, for example, the Shank EWG is good. They turn out a little bit bigger than the 310, so I would go 1.0 on the 3.5, and then for the 3 inch we are doing the 1/1.0. Depending on which model you choose, that works well here if you want to have a look. For example, yeah, so we've got that craw there, and then we've got the hook other way around. We would put that there. That is absolutely perfect. Rather choose your hook a tiny bit bigger rather than smaller, I would always recommend. So that'll come out really nicely there. I think this is exactly what I used as well, to be honest. That will live here, that will live here. And then for the 2.5 inch, which is nice and tiny, I'm pretty sure the LRFers will love that as well. That's a nice prawny color as well, to be honest. It's dark back with a golden belly, see-through golden belly. I'm pretty sure you LRFers will love that as well. Size 1 hook. Let's pop that on there. This is a large eye, so really nice for chebs, cheb heads, cheburushkas, however you want to call them. Please don't call them flex heads. I find that weird. I don't know. Do whatever you want, obviously. So that is a size 1 Worm 310. Sits absolutely perfect on this 2-incher here. Sorry, 2.5 incher there. Bang, love it. And on the Shank EWG, I would go even with a size 4. So that is a nice finesse hook with a slightly less large gape there. for a bit of a more of a slim profile, for either right into cover, wanting that crawl to slide right through cover, or wanting it to drag it, really just drag it over the bottom so it doesn't really go left or right. Guys, that's it. Is that it? Nah, that's not it, obviously. We will give away something. Let's give something away. Well, I've just buried a hook in this one, so I'm going to give away this pack here. With that pack of hooks as well. I mean, why not? I'm going to give away the Rudie's Grouper Eating Shrimp in 2.5 inches. This color is a black and gold sort of color, with a pack of Worm 310 large eyes in size 1. So that'll go away to one of the comments underneath, guys. Comment why you want the crawl. Don't comment for both, please, because I'm going to give a second thing away as well. Comment for either, whatever you prefer to have, and let me know what you're going to target with it and why you want this lure. So that is going to go into the giveaway pot, and come on, I've taken it out of the pack. I'm giving it away. Hard bait giveaway, top water giveaway, and it's going to be this color of the Meba popper, guys. 35 millimeters. 3.5 grams, micro popper. Elevate your perch, your chub, and your saltwater top water game. And yeah, let me know why you want this. Put a comment below and I'll give this away to one of you. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Episode coming soon, promise. Lure Fishing TV out.